Em's second gadget is Acid Spray. When she activates this gadget, her next attack is actually 20% weaker, but it can go through walls. Keep in mind that even if you don't actually attack through the wall, the next attack will have reduced damage, so don't waste it. Also, it doesn't actually destroy the walls, it just goes through them, so keep that in mind. BB's second gadget is Extra Sticky. This makes it so that her next super will slow down any enemy that it hits for 2 seconds. Now, if an enemy gets hit more than once, the 2 seconds will restart, so it's possible to slow enemies for longer than 2 seconds, but it doesn't actually stack. Another thing to remember is that you can't actually activate this gadget after her super is already fired. Grom's second gadget is Radio Check. For his next attack, he quickly throws 3 bombs instead of just 1, which can be devastating to whoever gets hit by it. All 3 of the bombs are just like his regular attacks, which means that they don't actually deal any less damage, and they actually do get added damage from his X Factor star power, which means that that might actually be a pretty good build to consider. Byron's next gadget is Booster Shots. For his next attack, he fires 3 shots in a fan shape rather than just 1. However, each projectile deals 20% less damage than a regular attack does, and if it hits a friendly brawler, it will heal for 40% less. So you don't want to use this in single target situations unless they're up close enough that they can get hit by multiple projectiles, and in that case, that's either going to be a lot of damage or a lot of healing. Also, just to mention that these projectiles do not go through targets even if Byron's injection star power is equipped. Squeak's second gadget is Residue. His next attack will illuminate the bushes that are in the Blom's radius for 15 seconds. I think the coolest thing about this gadget is that it actually works against Leon's super and Sandy's super. Basically, whoever steps into the residue will be visible no matter what, which makes him a great counter for a lot of brawlers that are trying to focus on just hiding in bushes or using supers like Leon and Sandy. Colette's new gadget is Gotcha. When she activates this gadget, every shot that she hits for the next 5 seconds will heal her for 80% of the damage that is dealt. As an example, if she hit a brawler for 2,000 damage, she recovers for 1,600 health, and also this slightly increases the damage that her attack deals to special targets for those 5 seconds as well. Belle's new gadget is Reverse Polarity. This makes it so that Belle's next attack will bounce off of walls, just like Rico's attacks or Colonel Ruff's attacks do. If it does bounce off of even just one wall, the range is more than doubled in length, which is honestly just crazy. The range doesn't actually increase anymore with additional bounces, but it can still bounce off multiple times, and this is going to help it cover a lot of area. Or you can just bounce it off of one wall to get insane range. Ash's new gadget is Rotten Banana. This gadget is pretty much like the opposite of what his first gadget does. Instead of taking rage away to add health, this gadget takes away health to add a rage. Specifically, it takes away 20% of his current health, and he instantly receives 50% rage. If Ash is at full HP, then he'll take a lot of damage using this gadget, but he'll take almost no damage if he's low on health when you activate this gadget, and this gadget will never actually kill him because it's 20% of his remaining health. Lola's new gadget is Stunt Double. When Lola has her ego on the field, she can activate this gadget to instantly switch places with it. On top of that, it will also heal herself and her ego 350 health upon switching. Now, this gadget does have a maximum range of 12 tiles, and if Lola is more than 12 tiles away from her ego, she cannot activate this gadget. Fang's new second gadget is Roundhouse Kick. When he uses this gadget, he spins around and hits all nearby enemies with a roundhouse kick that stuns each of them for 1 second, and it does not deal any damage to them. Now, Fang can continue moving while using this gadget, so if he's chasing somebody down, that can actually be incredibly useful, and it's also going to be really great for stealing the ball in Brawl.